Yesterday we discussed comparative static analysis. Today we will talk about simultaneous changes. Simultaneous changes, where demand supply both change. Here demand and supply both change. Sorry. Demand supply both change. Okay, so there are four cases. Case one, listen carefully this. There are four cases. Case one, demand increases and supply also increases. Number two, demand decreases and supply also decreases. Number three, demand increases but supply decreases. And number four, demand decreases but supply increases. So we have to now discuss these four options. Okay. So first, we are beginning with demand and supply both increase. Demand, supply both increase. This one. Here also we have three cases. So let me draw. Demand is increasing from D0 to D1. Supply is increasing from S0 to S1. Okay. Number two, here demand is increasing from D0 to D1 and supply is increasing from S0 to S1. So this is D0, this is D1, this is S0, this is S1. Now, what is the difference between these two diagrams? Over here, proportionate increase in demand is higher than proportionate increase in supply. But over here, proportionate increase in demand is less than proportionate increase in supply. Yesterday, I told you that whenever there is increase in demand, that puts an upward pressure to the price. I repeat, whenever there is increase in demand, it puts an upward pressure to the price of the commodity. And whenever there is increase in supply, there will be a downward pressure to the price. Now here, as the proportionate increase in demand is higher than proportionate increase in supply, so upward pressure on price is higher than downward pressure on price. So now this was the equilibrium point, intersection of D0, S0. Okay. So price was P0 and Q0. Now this one will be the new equilibrium point when price is P1 and quantity is Q1. See, both demand and supply are increasing. So it is a case of expansion of market. Okay, so quantity will go up. Now, in this particular case, as proportionate increase in demand is higher than proportionate increase in supply, so the upward pressure on price is higher than downward pressure on price. So price is moving up. But Over here, what is happening in this diagram? In this diagram, if price is P0 and quantity is Q0, the new equilibrium is the intersection between D1 and S1. Here, proportionate increase in supply is higher than proportionate increase in demand. What does it mean? Downward pressure on price is higher than upward pressure on price. See, here price is going down. Here price is going down. Now, quantity will go up. Why? Because both are increasing. Both demand and supply are increasing. So that is why quantity will always go up. So whenever both are rising, demand and supply, so quantity will be increasing for sure. It will go up for sure. But effect on price will be different. If proportionate increase in demand is higher than proportionate increase in supply, price will go up. If proportionate increase in supply is higher than proportionate increase in demand, price will fall. Okay. Now, I am trying, but in this board, it will be little difficult for me to draw when demand and supply, they increase by same proportion. We are not accustomed to use this kind of stylus. If it is chalk and board, it's okay. But I am trying my level best to give you that kind of diagram when demand is increasing and supply is increasing and both by same proportion. So upward pressure and downward pressure both are same, and hence see the price is constant. Little bit of issue is here because of my drawing. Okay, otherwise see it's quantity will go up for sure, as I told you, because both are increasing. Now proportionate increase in demand, proportionate increase in supply are same, so price remains constant. There is no change in price. Upward pressure is balancing the downward pressure. No change in price, price remains constant. Only the quantity is rising. So we have discussed the first option when both demand and supply are increasing. And your homework is that you do the same kind of thing when demand and supply both are decreasing. It's very easy. If you know the first case, demand supply are increasing, then the second one, when demand and supply are decreasing, it's very easy. You only have to change the D0 position of D0, D1. You just name it differently, you will be getting your result. You just interchange 0 and 1, you will be getting your result. Nothing is there. So now what we are doing, we are doing the third case when demand is increasing and supply is decreasing. This one we are doing. Okay. So demand is increasing, but supply is decreasing. Demand is increasing from D0, D1. This is a custom. Initial is 0, final is 1. You all should follow this. This is S1. Now you see demand is increasing, it is putting upward pressure on price. Supply is decreasing, so it is also putting upward pressure on price. So in this particular case, price are rising. Okay, both the cases, price are rising. So it is increasing from P0 to P1. Here quantity is also rising. Why? Because in proportionate increase in demand is higher than proportionate decrease in supply. Or in simple language, increase in higher than decrease. So quantity is increasing. Now we can do the other way around. When increase in demand is less, but decrease in quantity is high. You are moving from this point to this point. Here, see, price will go up. Why? Because both are putting upward pressure on price. So price is going up for CO P0 to P1, but quantity is here reduced. Why? Because proportionate decrease in is higher than increase. This is the difference. In both the cases, price are going up. Both the cases, price is going up. But here, the decrease is higher than increase. So the quantity is decreasing. Now the third diagram, again, I am trying my level best to draw. S0, S1. It is D0, D1, S0, S1. See, the quantity is same. Quantity remains constant. Quantity remains constant because here increase and decrease both are cancelling each other. So ultimately price will go up for sure because it is increase in demand and decrease in supply. So price will go up, but quantity remains same.